All right, the video we recorded last week didn't turn out very well, so I decided to quickly do another one for you. I'm sure you probably remember all this. Okay, so when you turn on your keyboard, over here, when you hit the button song, there's all your songs. All right, so when you go over here and hit the button play or start, it should start playing your song. Okay. Right now, voice, that's all the different pianos, drums, strings, all that stuff that you need. And you notice over here, gives you a list of where all the numbers are. And what I usually do, as you can probably see from the tape I have right here, every now and then I put like little notes on my keyboard just to let me know where everything is. All right, now when you go over here to style, style is going to be your drums. Now you have control over your drums. So you go over here and you hit start. Your fills that usually drummers do will be right here. And what that's going to do is that's going to bring you into a different part with the drums on that, using that particular style. Right? So this is main A. That means it's the same drums, just different style of playing for that one loop, okay? Now, when you go from main A to main B and you hit the fill, brings you right back in, okay? Doesn't change the tempo or anything like that, keeps everything steady. Now, if you need the tempo to be a little faster, you hit the tempo button, and then you go up here where the arrows are. Here we go. Right. So it says right there tempo 118. You notice by using the plus, the minus right there, I can make it go faster, or I can make it go slower. And then if you want to end it, hit the ending button. And the same thing, if you want to begin it, there is an intro button right here. So you hit the intro button, it will say intro to A or intro to B, whichever one you want, okay? So if I'm going to do intro to A, I just go over here, hit the main, boom. It says intro to A, to start, builds me in. It even counts down the measures where you're going to start. Here we go. You're in. I can play along to that. Alright, so suppose you're playing along and you just need the metronome. Well, the metronome's right here, same thing. If the tempo's too fast, hit the tempo button, come over here, you have control with the pluses and the minuses of how you want to do that. So if you hit the tempo button, or I'm sorry, the metronome button, you can still bring the drums in over top of it. And then at some point, you can even hit the metronome button and take the metronome off. Works that way too. My favorite button for the keyboard is the dual button. Now that's the one where when you're playing the piano, right? You hit the dual button, put strings on it. Or if you already have strings, it makes it sound 4 by putting that on. And that's one of those things where you can actually play with one hand and reach up and hit the button dual and take the strings off, put them back on, and it doesn't stop the sound. Okay? The sound still, even especially if you're using your pedal, will not cut off if you reach up and hit that button. Okay, so the split button right here, if you hit that, it basically splits the sound. Right hand's got the keys, but the left hand's got a heavy bass sound. Okay? The arpeggio button. If you hit the arpeggio button, okay, put your drums on, then go over here in the bass clef and hit one of the keys, like the D key. It's going to play something now in the key of D major. Well, should actually. hold on 1 second. Make sure I got the arpeggio on, because I don't see it up here. Let me try it again. Oh, here we go. You gotta hit the accompaniment. There we go. And now, take the arpeggio off. And then when I change my drums, it changes the accompaniment. So basically all you need is the accompaniment button, but if you want to use your arpeggio with it, you can do that as well. Okay, so the final thing you really need to know with the keyboard is how you can actually record yourself playing something. Now, if you go to Song, take the minus key, the minus button, go all the way back till you see user 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, I got something in user 1, so I don't want to erase that. So I'm going to go to user number 2, right? So, my keyboard can actually record with the accompaniment in the drums. Apparently yours, for some odd reason, will not do that. All right, now, all I'm going to do for user 2 is I got everything set, how I want to play the keys. All right, just going to use regular piano. So what I got to do, go over here, hit record. It's setting everything up. As soon as I go over here and I hit start, you will notice it already starts counting down the measures. Okay? So I just start playing. As soon as I'm done, go up here, hit stop. It says writing. It's good to go. Now, whenever I want to hear what I recorded, and I want to play along, put something maybe over top of it as I'm playing it, all I got to do is go to user number 2 now. Just pull it up, go to your song, go back, find user number 2, hit start. It's going to start playing what I recorded. And remember, I waited a measure before I came in. And I'm not playing it, but I can put stuff over top of it if I want to when I'm playing.